Now, your KRBC Storm Team Forecast with meteorologist Grant Tosteru.
Well, we're dealing with some very icy conditions again this morning as we take a look on Skycam. You can see some of those lights reflecting off the ice out there on the roadways. We saw rounds of freezing rain and sleet move in early this morning, creating some pretty icy conditions, especially on those bridges and overpasses. So you have to head out this morning. Be aware, many of the roads in and around Abilene and across most of the big country are icy. And again, those bridges and overpasses are going to be the worst ones out there. So if you do have to head out, be sure to use extreme caution on the roads. We're just a degree shy of freezing here in Abilene, 31. Seeing reduced visibility as some more freezing light mist has made its way here into Abilene right now this morning. That's not showing up on radar. The heaviest of the freezing rain off into our eastern counties and off to the northwest, moving through Breckenridge at this hour. However, with temperatures right around that freezing mark, a little bit of just light rain could be mixing into that. But off to the west, now moving into Scurry County, out into Mitchell County, we're starting to see some light to moderate snowfall out there. And now we're going to watch that chance move off to the west as we head through the day. In fact, some of those counties have already been removed from a winter weather advisory. Here in Abilene, we're still under a winter weather advisory until 6 o'clock this evening. South of I-20 for those counties, including Brown, Coleman, and Runnels County. That will end later this morning as your chance for winter weather will end first. Some of us along and north of I-20 are still going to have a chance to see some winter weather through the day. As we head, you can see that on future weather. Some of it's picking up on a few of those snow flurries, mainly north of I-20, as this upper level low continues to push out of here. I think this is overdoing it quite a bit this morning, but mainly our eastern counties are going to have that best chance for some more freezing rain. I think it's going to be too warm to see snow. If we see snow, it's mainly going to be off into the northwestern portions of our area. By about lunchtime today, most of that winter weather will have wrapped up for us here in Abilene. We're going to keep a small mention for a chance for some light freezing rain and drizzle and maybe a few snowflakes out there, but that better chance for any snow or wintry mix is going to be off to the north. By later this afternoon, more of that switching to rain if we're still seeing anything out there as temperatures warm back above freezing. And then by late tonight, we'll start to see more of that winter weather continue to push out of our area. And by late tonight, it pretty much comes to an end for everybody. And we'll start to see temperatures unfortunately fall back below freezing once again by tomorrow morning. So here's what you can expect today. A freezing rain mix, including rain and snow and sleet, are possible for most of the region along and north of I-20, with a few snow flurries likely in some of our northern counties and then off to the northwest as well, where we could see anywhere from 1 inch to 3 inches of snowfall up there. So be aware on your commute this morning if you have to head off to work. Ice and sleet are covering many of the surfaces, including roads out there, especially those bridges and overpasses. You have to be especially careful on those. We'll start to see better travel conditions south of I-20 later this afternoon and eventually work its way off to the north. Might even see a few breaks in the clouds out there south of I-20 later today, and we'll start warming above freezing for almost everybody by about mid-morning. Those road conditions will start to improve until we'll see those fall back below freezing again tonight. We could start to see some areas freeze over once again. So like I said, many of us will make it above that freezing mark. Likely to stay colder off to the north. We'll see more cloud cover, seeing a little bit more sunshine off to the south by later today. 30 degrees for a low here in Abilene, so be aware we'll see freezing conditions overnight once again, but we'll start a warming trend tomorrow into the upper 50s and lower 60s. Hard to believe it, but we'll be close to 70 degrees by Sunday. A weak cold front on Monday is still going to keep us in the lower 60s through next week.
All right, a little bit of everything in the weather forecast.